Hi, this is Patricia of JourneyToBestMe.com. Want to come to you today about removing the mask. Removing the mask. And I'm sure you probably heard this before. And this is for all the ladies that are wearing a mask. I know I wore one. I actually had a guy, a friend of mine that I worked with when I worked in corporate America. And then also when we both actually left corporate America. Um, I worked for him, with him in his nonprofit organization. But he asked me this question, he was like, uh, he asked me, who was I? And for the fact that he had learned more about me by us, that short time of us working together at the nonprofit than the 9 years that we spent working together in corporate America. And not only that, not only just him, but I knew that also I wore a mask in other areas of my life, even with my personal relationship, my intimate relationship, where, and I think women, you can probably resonate with this. It's, you're pissed off or things are not right, but when that person asks you if something's wrong or if everything is okay, we quickly say yes when actually it's not. So that to me is wearing a mask because things are not all right, but for some reason maybe we don't want to talk about it, or we're afraid to talk about it, or I'm not for sure. I know for me it was just not comfortable talking about it, even though I needed to talk about it, even though I needed to love myself enough to say, hey, no, I don't like this behavior. I don't like what's going on between us right now. Um, but not just saying everything is okay when it truly was not okay. Or even in life in general, if things are okay. My friends ask me if things are okay, are you okay? When things really weren't okay. But because I was such a private person, or like to keep things to myself. Some things you want to keep to yourself, but then some things you need to talk to someone, whether that's friends or a professional person to help you, as well, to move beyond the place that you're at. And especially when it comes to like depression. So if you need to talk to that professional person, maybe not necessarily your friend or family, but that professional person to help you move beyond that point in your life. So wearing the mask of everything is okay, everything is all right, when it's truly not, and inside you're a mess, you're a wreck, or you're depressed, but to the outside world you put on that smile, you put on that smile, you say the right things, uh, and no one is taking a closer look. So I want to remove that mask. Also, when it comes to removing the mask, um, who are you? Who are you? Do you know who you are? Are you spending time with you? Which a lot of us don't spend time with ourselves. And it's more than just spending time with yourself, but it's alone, quiet time, and really listening and getting in tune and in touch with yourself to hear, to see and to hear and to learn about you, um, in and who are you and what are you all about? What are your values? What's important to you? So in that aspect, and that's what I say. And then when it comes to wearing a mask, are we so caught up in someone else's life that we're doing everything to imitate this person that we're losing ourselves? And the same thing with when going back to relationships, are you in a relationship where you pretty much lost who you are trying to please someone else, and you've lost who you are? You don't even recognize yourself anymore. And that's all a part about removing the mask. Now is the time to remove those masks and get to know you, love who you are, and show who you are. And don't be afraid to show who you are as well, so that you can be your unique self and not someone else, or not hiding, or in another case is, hiding or downplaying who you are just to please someone else or not hurt someone's feelings. Sometimes we do that as well. It's time out for all of that. It's like, no, you don't have to downplay yourself. You don't have to act dumb or whatever that case may be. Instead, trying to keep from hurting someone else's feelings, or whatever that case may be, or upset someone. If you're in that type of relationship, that's, I would say, get rid of the dead. Because, and when I say dead, it's anything or anyone that drains the life from you. And that is what that's doing. You're downplaying or hiding your true self, trying to please someone else. And even in your personal relationships as well as your professional relationships. Because I did it when I worked in corporate America. You know, corporate America, I did it. I didn't show my true self, wanting to fit in or constantly prove. So they didn't really see. And I think that's one why my friend, when we worked in his nonprofit, because he didn't see all the sides of me that he saw when we worked together in the nonprofit. He didn't see those sides, even the 9 years that we worked together. He didn't see all the sides that he saw. Um, so if you're in that same situation, or if this resonates with you, it's time to stop hiding. It's time stop hiding you. It's time to remove any and all masks and truly be you. But not only that, love you. Love you for who you are. You are God's beautiful creation, and it's time to remove all the masks. It's time to heal you, to love you, to show up your true, unique self. Be you unapologetically. Be you throughout. And if that bothers someone, then more than likely that person may or may not meant to be in your life uh, as well. But I would say it's time to remove that mask and stop being that people pleaser, or whatever the case may be, and be you. Once again, this is Patricia of JourneyToBestMe.com. Want to be remove that mask, girl. Show up, be your beautiful self, be who God said you are, and be who God think, be who God says you are, and who He created you to be. Once again, this is Patricia of JourneyToBestMe.com.